There are two ways that witches programs failure in the life of their victims. The first one is through spiritual means, and the second one is through physical means. When we talk about spiritual means, we talk about the events that takes place when you were sleeping, when you were fast asleep, like what we call dream. When you are fast asleep, you go into transit. You start having a dream. There are a lot of events that took place in your life when you are fast asleep. Sometimes you will see yourself having sex in the dream. Sometimes you will see yourself eating food in the dream. Sometimes you will see yourself going back to your primary school, your secondary school, or going to a particular state, location where you no longer live. Maybe armed robber robbing you, collecting your belongings, taking what belongs to you. Masquerade pursuing you in the dream. Wild animal, you falling from the sky. Yes, all these are means through which demons program failure in your life spiritually. Sometimes they will give you gifts in the dream. And when these gifts are being given to you, they take nothing in exchange. They give it to you free of charge. Sometimes a particular object that has a particular symbol. That symbol could be a demonic sign for them to have easy access into your life. And most times they'll give you cowrie. Like my own case, they have given me cowrie in the dream. So witches can give you gift in the dream to program failure, to program death, to program disappointment, to program rejection in your life. After the dream, you will start noticing things going wrong in your life. You will start noticing things falling apart in your life. You start noticing your business no longer moving fine. You start experiencing one problem or the other. And if you did not heal and pray, like seeking God's intervention instantly, you may end up coming from the level you are to square zero. And most times when you have this kind of a dream, you will start experiencing consistent rising and falling, consistent disappointment and failure, consistent rejection wherever you present your project, wherever you go for quotation, you keep experiencing consistent disappointment here and there. We also have physical means through which witches programs failure in your life. So when we talk about this physical means, these are both going intimate with different persons, letting people that are not supposed to be in your life reviewing things that you're not supposed to review to people, and they get information. Like monitoring spirit works with information. They come closer to you, they will be inquisitive around you. They will try to get, quality information from you, where the source of this is coming from, where you get this thing from, and where you get the other thing from. Once they gather the information, they will use it against you. That was the case of Samson and Delilah. A lot of women, a lot of men have fallen a victim to this. Somebody very close to you, somebody that is related to you, your family member could be an asset to your enemy. They could be an asset to witches and wizards, but they can only be assets to your enemies, witches and wizards, when you tell them what they want to know, when you tell them what they want to hear, when you reveal to them what you ought not to reveal to them. It's not everything that somebody asks you that you give an answer to. There are sometimes you have to be diplomatic in your answers. There are sometimes you don't need to answer question direct. There are sometimes you don't need to say anything. There are sometimes you need to seek for the face of God before you reveal things to somebody that is being inquisitive to you, no matter how close that person is around you. Most especially those friends that were very close to you before, and all of a sudden the friendship seems it ended, and all these distant friends that you are close but you are not too close, you've lost contact with the person, you no longer call and all that. There are times when this kind of a call is entering, you don't answer the call immediately. You need to seek for the face of God. What is this call? Why is this call? Why is this person calling me? I've lost contact with this person for a very long time. Why did this person choose to surface in your life at that moment? You have to look into your life also. See what is surrounding you at that moment. See the predicament that is surrounding you at that moment. See what you are passing through at that moment. See the challenges that you are passing through at that moment. If you are passing through a particular challenges in life, a particular circumstances in life, you don't need to answer that call. Brother, go to God in prayer to tell you what to do, for direction, to lead your path so that you will not make mistakes that will bring failure in your life. When you seek for the face of God, if you are permitted to answer the call, you will answer the call. On the other hand, why you should also seek for the face of God to know if you are to answer the call or not. The call could be for breakthrough, because there is a kind of circumstances that you find yourself and you are praying for breakthrough and you need God's intervention. It could also be that God wants to intervene, bring you out of that predicament through that person. So two things are involved here. And also, before you answer the call, you seek the face of God, because witches can use call to get you. When a call is made through and they hear your voice, through phone call, your voice can be activated and they will attack you through your voice. And when you are being attacked through your voice, you will say the things that you're not supposed to say. You will wash the informations that you're not supposed to say, and they will use those information that they have been looking for against you. Also, when it comes to physical means, I'll also discuss about you going intimate with different persons, with different men, with different women. This affects not just only the men but also the women. There are people that had curses on them, foundational curses, curses laid on themselves by themselves, curses laid on themselves by another person. Foundational causes, lineage causes, causes from their lineage, causes from their foundation, causes that they have attracted from a particular person that they have gone intimate with. And most times, the person that you're going intimate with has gone intimate with different persons. And those different persons, the persons have met, has a demon that possesses them. And some of this demon has been transferred in that person. And when you go intimate with this person, some of those demons too will be transferred into you. And if this demon is a demon of failure, witches will also use it to program your life for failure, and you will start experiencing failure. Another means that witches program failure in your life is through the word of your utterances, the word that you speak on yourself. When you speak of negativities, negativities will be occurring in your life. Not because you spoke of those negativities that negativities is occurring in your life, but demon use that negativities against you. Most times, demons will hold on those negative works and they will be using the works against you. That is why you don't proclaim evil in your life. You don't decree negativities in your life. Instead of decreeing negativities, decree positivities in your life. Decree open doors in your life. Believe that you can make it instead of believing that you cannot make it. Instead of believing that there is nothing good that will come out of you, believe that you can make it. Believe that something good will come out of you. Believe that there is something unique in you that is manifesting. Believe you're a special child that has the quality, the ability to achieve whatsoever that you want in your life. Once you rely on negativity and you are decreeing negativity in your life, that will make you to lose the energy, the ability, and the seriousness to work towards success, to work towards breakthrough, and you will see failure will be occurring in your life. Another one is the word of the demons. Demons decree negativities in the life of their victims to program failures in the life of their victims. They do that by decreeing negativities using the sun, the moon, the stars, mentioning the name of their victims, and they will not decree this word in the life of their victims. That is why Psalm 121 verse 6 says, "The sun shall not smite you by the day, nor the moon by the night." 7. The Lord will preserve you from all evil. He will preserve your soul. 8. He will preserve your going out and your coming in. Witches look at the sun, they look at the moon, they decree negativities, they program failure, and project attacks in the life of their victims using the sun, the moon, and the stars. Sun smiting you by the day, nor the moon by the night, does not mean that the sun will fall from heaven to do anything to you, but these are the words of utterances that witches have used the sun to program in your life. These are the failures that witches have used the sun and the moons to program in your life. These are the attacks that witches have used the sun and the moon to program in your life. Now the Lord is now telling you that the sun, anything that the witches have done using the sun and the moon, will not smite you in the day. It will not smite you in the night. That the Lord will preserve you from all evil. Every evil they have done using the sun, the moon, and the stars, using the sun and the moon, the Lord will preserve you from all evil. He went further to say in verse 7 that he will preserve your going out and your coming in. That is to tell you that whatsoever that witches, wizard, evil warlock have used the sun, the moon to program in your life, whether it's failure, whether it's attack, whether it is the projections of the enemy, that he will preserve you from them all. You're going out and you're coming in, you will prosper. So how do you fix it? How do you come out of this attack that witches have placed you in? The